So tomorrow I let go of this. Oh look, Wizzy's come to say hello. I'm gonna be sad to see this go actually, but before I do that, I've got to find the actual box because obviously we keep all those, right? And yeah, look, I've got 50. Sorry, I've got a Canon lens cap as well. I've got to find the original Sigma. I have no idea what it is. So, oh God. So let's go find it now. I know you've got a cupboard like this. Everybody's got a cupboard like this. Oh boy. Oh yeah. I mean, come on guys, don't judge me. I know you've got a cupboard like this. Don't try and lie. We all have these. Look at the state of it. But somewhere in there, there's the 50 art box. This could get rough. Cool. Well, that was somewhat pointless, wasn't it? Digging all through that lot. Jesus. Anyway, so far, I've got no success in finding the actual box, or even a lens cap for that matter, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to sell this lens tomorrow now, because why do we do this, guys? I mean, seriously, just let me know. Why do we collect boxes for lenses that we never actually use? I mean, the actual boxes that we never use. We stick them in the cupboard, we forget about them, we lose them, as is the case now, or... Thinking about it, did I even get the box for this? Because I actually got this off another photographer, a friend of mine. I swapped a 2470 Tamron that was just, I didn't get on with it at all. So yeah, hopefully she's still got the actual box and I can contact her, go around, pick it up in the morning, and we're all happy. But I don't know. See what she says. Fingers crossed, definitely. And hopefully I can get some. Well, this lens gone really in the morning. Okay, so some good news, and some bad actually. Still can't find the box for this lens, so I'm a little bit screwed on that point. I did contact the original person I got the lens from. She can't remember, well, she doesn't think she's got the box anyway, put it that way. I can't remember if she even gave me the box. She probably did actually, but I can't find it. And I can't find, obviously, the lens cap. But thankfully, I've spoken to the potential buyer and she's happy. You know, she's still happy to meet up, have a good look at the lens, make sure she's happy with it, and then if she is, she's going to buy it. So that's a bit of good news. So I've got my lens, got a couple of receipts written out as well, because I've got to put this through the business accounts. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So good news, we're all on for today. I'm a happy man still. So yeah, cool. Okay, so I'm taking the 5D4 with me, just so we can test, essentially. Oh my god, I can't even get this in the bag. Right, where's that lens? Oh my god, my old baby. It's been good knowing you, but the time's come. See you later. So off to sell my lens now, and I don't have to drive. This is great. I've got my wife Michelle. Go on, talk to me, honey. Go on, please. Say something. Anything for the camera. Hello. Hey, what's that?
I can't.
Oh, I'm getting told to, yeah, get lost. She's lost her voice. It is so quiet in the house. I am loving this. Get away. Concentrate on driving. God, she's like a proper bully. But yeah, poor Shell. She's not feeling too well at the moment. So yeah, as I say, really quiet. But gonna sell the lens. Well, hopefully that's if the lady likes it. I hope so. Oh, I almost forgot. The lady that was looking at my 50 art, well, it's no longer my 50 art, to be honest. She bought it, she liked it, she loved it. So, awesome day so far. I'm happy. That money will now go into paying for my A7 III, which I think is a pretty fair trade, to be fair. I am looking absolutely at getting a second one of those for wedding photography because I really like it. I know you guys are waiting for some sort of review, but I've got to hold off and give you a proper review once Adobe update Camera Raw, because I'm not going to basically put up a review without testing the actual RAW files. What's the point in that? This is not, or I'm not going to do it, basically, for clickbait. You know, people put out reviews already and they can't get access to RAW files. That's clickbait. I'm not going to do that, sorry guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to stay true on this channel. Right, enough of that. Bye. Try and get some footage here. No idea if you can see anything. Okay, I don't know if it's going to come out or not, as you can see. Some wirewool spinner. I'm going to do some on the A7 III as well, see how that comes out. Hopefully it's going to be good, as you can see. It looks pretty awesome. It's pretty dark as well. So, I don't know how much you can see. It's like people everywhere. Okay, so I'm back home now. It's like gone 10 o'clock at night. I'm feeling pretty shattered. It's taken me like an hour drive. Anyway, hopefully the images from the A7 III look good. No idea at the moment. Hopefully I've got access to the RAW file soon as well. That'd be pretty useful. But anyway, tomorrow I've got a wedding. Then Sunday I've got a mud run shoot. It's for charity, so see how that goes. Never done one before, so it could be interesting. But anyway, enough for tonight. I'm going to bed. So I'm off to a wedding in a minute. It's a really, really small one. It's like absolutely tiny. It's ridiculous. But regardless, the bride and groom still deserve the same attention I give to any wedding. So that's not the point. The point is, I got this wedding only, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Because the original photographer, the story goes along the lines of they broke their leg or something like that. Yeah, they broke the leg, so I don't know exactly what happened, but that's the story I was given, so I'm going to help somebody out. Hopefully, you know, it's a good one. It looks like it's raining outside a little bit. It's that really fine, misty rubbish. Hate it. But that's not what I'm going to show you at the moment. What I thought I'd do is just show you what's inside my camera bag for this particular wedding that I'm going to. I'm not taking all my gear. This is just like minimal amount of gear because I'm just covering the ceremony, some quick romantic shots afterwards, maybe a couple of quick group shots, and then back to where they're having the wedding reception. It's on a boat that's moored up, you know, a permanent boat moored up. And that's pretty much my cut-off point. I'm not doing anything else. I'm not doing bridal prep, speeches, cake cutting, first dance, etc, etc. Just the bare minimum today. Okay, so we've got the camera bag. So, here we are. Oh, this gets fun. So, I've got the A7, that's the Mark II. I'm going to have a little play with that. I've got the 55 Zeiss on there. Super cool lens. Obviously, the new bad boy, the A7 III. I've got that on there with a 28 f2. That is such a cool lens. Really, really like that lens. I've got, keep my hands out of the way, a 5D Mark IV with the 2470 Mark II. That's a really cool camera and lens. The actual lens on this isn't my lens. This is basically a loan lens because mine's being repaired at the moment. Regardless. A quick Godox trigger. Cool. Two of these little bad boys. These are for the Sonys actually. But I can trigger these off of that trigger because that's a Canon trigger. Obviously goes on there, but I can trigger it even though these are Sony. I actually put that on one of the Sonys. It's a really cool system. You should have a look into it yourselves. I've got like a whole fast bondage thing there, cool, and I've got my 85 1.8 for Sony, super cool. Okay, like I say, minimum amount of gear. Let's chuck some of this out of the way. In here, some spare AA's, a couple of spare Sony batteries, spare Canon battery, and that's just one of those kind of rock salt things to stop moisture. That's pretty much it, guys. There's not much more to it because, like I say, I'm only just doing the bare ceremony, and it's a pretty light room. I've been there before. It's a registry office. It's really, really small. I don't need much gear. Really don't need much gear for this one. I'm going to be in and out, really, really quickly. That's it, really. It's just is what it is. So, but it's going to give me another opportunity actually, just to play around with the Sony. So there's that, I guess. But tomorrow, before I forget, tomorrow it's not going to be related to this video. This is just obviously the vlog. But tomorrow I go to a charity event. It's like one of those mud runs, those Spartan mud runs where they're just running through fields and over obstacles and that kind of stuff. It's a really cool opportunity for me to test out the A7 III. I might even do the review at that point. I'm going to make some notes, go along, see what happens. The organisers there called for me to actually record some YouTube stuff. Yeah, it's going to be good. Catch you later. So, oh god, that's a bit closer. So I'm just sitting in the car park at the moment. I've arrived here early, which is always great. It's something I try and do for a wedding, basically. But yeah, it's a bit dull and boring, really. There's not much to say. Oh, I must actually apologise for the audio at the moment. It's a bit rubbish, I know. Basically, because my lav mic, the little mics that you see people put here, well, every time I attach that to my phone, it just sends my phone into spasm. It opens up Google, it's trying to open up web pages, etc, etc. It's trying to basically do anything I'm talking about. So if I mention weddings, it'll bring up Google and, I don't know, wedding related items. It's really annoying. I don't know how to stop it. Maybe I'm just missing a tiny little button somewhere. I don't know. If anybody knows how to fix it, just please say, because it's driving me nuts. In the meantime, well, there's nothing really happening, to be honest, so yeah, I'll see you soon. So just getting back from shooting the bride and groom, as you'll see right now, and using the side by side the A7 II and the A7 III, there's a noticeable difference in the autofocus speed. The two just doesn't compare, basically. I think it's the focusing and the controls as well. The two is just rubbish. That's a wonderful view, isn't it? You can see my parking ticket there. So that's another wedding done, basically, with the A7 Mark III. So far, really, really good camera. Can't really moan too much about it. But when I compare it to the A7 Mark II, there's a lot of faults with the A7 II. So I wouldn't recommend getting that camera for weddings. So it's still a beautiful camera for stills and all that kind of stuff. But for weddings, just please don't bother. I will be bringing out my review. Hopefully I'll be doing a lot of the footage tomorrow for the review. I'll be bringing it out pretty soon, and I'm going to give you my kind of final thoughts at this point, whether it's good for weddings. But early, kind of like spoiler alert, it's really bloody good. Anyway, catch you later.